Man. Oh, hey, what's going on, YouTube? Didn't quite see you there. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Got some cool things to run by you guys, little bits and pieces of some updates and whatnot. For starters, a little bit of info on the Frankenstein or whatever. I have it totally stripped out. Like, I'm talking, I have the seats out, I have all the panels out, all the extra little bits of electronics that I'm not going to be using since I'm walling it off in the back out. I got pretty much it all stripped and deadened. Got the video almost completed of the whole second skin process with the roof and the doors, so be sure to check that out. I only actually did it in front of the B pillar because I'm not going to really need it because there's so much already behind me. You'll guys see it. There's just, once I pulled off that headliner, I was like, holy crap, someone deadened the hell out of this thing. So there's that. Expect that video to be coming up, you know, within the next whatever. I'm not even going to say time frame because people always hold you to it. Next up, I got 2 more amps in the mail, so now I'm one step closer to being finished with all the equipment and stuff like that, and I still need some wire and other miscellaneous bullcrap like that. But what else did I want to touch base on? Oh yeah, I have pretty much a deadline of when I'd like the build to be started, but before I get into that, I'll pretty much tell you what the deadline is, and it's actually a show. I'm going to try to debut it at a show called The Hobby. It's been going around Facebook. It's actually a really, really awesome show put on by Gregory and Joe Hobby. It's their idea. They kind of coordinated it, and they're doing all the promotions for it, and I'd like to get it out there as best as possible because that's when Frankie's going to be kind of debuting at, and it's going to be helping out our good friend Richard from TechForce Services. We all have capillaries which regulate the amount of pressure going from our veins to our arteries. Basically, he doesn't have that, so he is at stroke level blood pressure all the time, and there is no cure. He gets intermittent nosebleeds through the day, and it's a very, very dangerous condition to live with. We're all here just pushing for Richard. We'd like to send him to St. Louis where they specialize in this condition. It's really, it's a trip for him, so it's going to take a little bit. So we're doing the show, a bass competition, inviting all you guys, everybody in the whole, wherever, United States, or whatever, to come down to Lebanon, Tennessee on September 8th from 11 to 4 for the Hobby, MECA, SPL, and Car Show and Shine. It's going to be a really beneficial thing for Richard and his family to be able to go to Missouri where they specialize in HHT, a blood condition, and get him the help that he needs to maybe have a better life, if not a normal life. It's a very, very rare condition, and this whole SPL show is going to help benefit it. So if you want to come down, show us your bass. Gregory, you can visit him on Facebook. He's the organizer of this show. Joe Hobby, there's links all over it. Richard Wojcik, that's obviously the person who we're really trying to help for this, sending him to St. Louis, Missouri, where they specialize in this condition. I know I've already said that. But I'd like to debut Frankie on this day. So if you want to see Frankenstein bump for the first time, try to get down there. It's really central located in the United States, so it's kind of like a 2-day or a day-and-a-half journey, for whichever way you come. I'm going to be there. Lots of other people are going to be there. And I don't want to make this video ramble on, but it's a really important thing. Pretty much every single car audio company you can think of, this guy makes decals for. So let's keep supporting him. And if you want to help support in the meantime and get yourself some cool decals, go buy some stickers if you'd like to support, or come down and show us your bass and if you'd like to support. That's all we're asking. And the Facebook.com EXOcontralto, you can see it on mine. Richard Wojcik on Facebook, Gregory on Facebook. You can see links to the show. I'll even include it in the description. I forgot. I will definitely include that in the description. And in the meantime, make sure to check out the other link. I'll put it right above that for TechForceServices.com. You can get 50% off. Because of this little event, we're going to try to hook you guys up with some decals before you get there, so you can help represent all the companies that you may be running, you know, in your ride, whether you got, you know, DC Audio or Sundown Audio. Be sure to check out the TechForce Service website so you can represent your company with some decals or a sign or whatever, what have you. He's got a great graphic design website. Can do anything you want. People ask what the TechForce Service is, and Kentucky chicken decals and fried chicken means. What that means is that he does everything. A lot of people think, oh shit, he sells fried chicken, that's funny. Well, it's actually just a euphemism or a analogy for that he does a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna start winding this video down. Again, you can contact Chris, Gregory, and special thanks to Chris and Joe for throwing this idea out there and letting it run with it. I'm just doing my part to try to help the situation and get as many people there as possible. So I love you, Richard and Michelle, and thanks again for making the car audio world a better place to be in and spreading the positivity of, you know, of bass around. So this is EXO signing out. I hope to see you guys on September 8th from 11 to 4 p.m. In Lebanon, New Hampshire, Tennessee. Man, there's so many Lebanons in every state. Have you guys noticed that? What the frig is up with that? So, okay, talk to you guys in the next video. EXO signing out.